How many of you own a gun or know someone who owns a gun? According to news.gallup.com, about 40% of the U.S. population either owns or lives in a home holding guns. Gun control laws have been a very common conversation topic within the public and in Congress. Some people feel as if the country should place stronger restrictions on guns in the process of obtaining one. Some believe that guns should be completely banned, and others think no further restrictions should be placed on guns or gun holders. In today's speech, I will tell you some of the restrictions Congress is talking about placing on guns, the positive effects of having gun laws, and the negative effects of having gun laws. According to BradyUnited.org, 310 people are shot in the U.S. every day. With these high numbers, something has to be done. To bring these statistics down, Congress has suggested requiring background checks when purchasing a firearm, raising the age limit of purchasing firearms, and according to PBS.org, Congress has considered banning high-capacity magazines as they often lead to mass shootings. However, it would take time for these restrictions or any other restrictions to be placed because there are both supporters and fault finders for each restriction. Like everything in life, there are both pros and cons to placing any type of restrictions on guns. One of the more obvious benefits of having more gun control laws would be that gun laws would decrease the amount of gun-related violence here in our country. Another pro would be the protection of women from abusers or stalkers. And according to gun/control.procon.org, guns are hardly ever used in self-defense scenarios because most people can protect themselves with just the threat of having a firearm. But on the other side of the fence, people are saying that there should be no further gun restrictions on guns and that the violence that comes from guns is the humans' fault, not the guns. Non-supporters argue that gun laws will not prevent criminals from obtaining guns and that they will still find loopholes around the laws. They also believe that gun restrictions will give the government too much power and lead to a tyranny here in the United States. The most common opposition is the fact that further gun laws would violate the Second Amendment or the right to bear arms. No matter what side you're on, Congress is determined to decrease the amount of gun violence here in our country. As mentioned before, there are both good and bad restrictions, and whether you support gun laws or whether you think they're an act of ignorance, the laws and restrictions that are to be set in place should be followed for the betterment of our country.